Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy here, Mally J. We're here for another episode of the Hoodie Talk podcast. I'm here with my brother that we've all seen before here in the game of HTP, Stedy B himself. What up, though?
I'm here, man. It's a blessing.
You know,
We here.
always.
Keep working.
Our guest today is someone very special in the city that we all should know and recognize. I know you see.
See them
blue
signs.
sign. I know you see that sign say Bell.
Those signs are everywhere, man.
But that's what's up, though, because it's the first time, we've ever really seen somebody go hard like that for us in our yards at least, except for Kathy. So I commend you for that. We got here Robert Bell.
And I don't agree with that as well. So I chose a party because I'm a centrist conservative. I feel like everybody has the right and the reason and the opportunities to make their own way, not their way to be made for them. Like if you think about what just happened with the what do you call it, the student loan forgiveness, the $10,000. There's a lot of people very happy about that because they're struggling paying their student loans. Now, if student loans are a big problem, the way I see it is like that's still your responsibility. So now what we're doing is we're taking that $10,000 and we're putting it on you, and me, right? Did you go to school? Do you have student loans?
No.
All right. So now you're paying for everybody else's, right? But they got the degree.
That's America, period.
It is America.
That's just how it works out here.
It honestly is. See, my take on it is like there's one way to handle this. Like if there is really this crisis, number one, we stop guaranteeing the loans. Stop guaranteeing the loans and get government out of the student loan business. Then the college prices can start coming down.
Education should be free, period. That's how I feel. And if we talk about student loans and we really look at them, look at where these loans and what communities they're affecting. Because they're not affecting the kids that live in neighborhoods where their parents can afford to send them to college. They're affecting the kids who parents can't afford to send them to college. That's the kids that are getting approved, and that's the kids that the $10,000 might help.
Right.
And the people complaining are the ones that pay for their kids to go to college.
Now it is helpful for those who have student loans, right? But we're transferring that debt to other people who have paid their student loans, and other people who don't even have a college degree. That's what's happening. So my take on it is if everybody who's got a student loan now, we move the interest rate to zero. If you owe $30,000 for school, you make $1 payment, now you owe $29,999, not plus interest, and we stop guaranteeing them. Now they could still be available through your local bank, all that kind of good stuff, but it was when the government started guaranteeing these loans that there's this constant rise. And I'm with you on college being free, and I'm throwing up air quotes because college being free, paid for by the government, means paid for by the taxpayer. So it's not really free.
You're right.
But
you shouldn't have to be $30K in debt to go.
You should not be
a teacher.
Now
it's more than that, right?
Right.
30 is probably the light end.
Right. So now, thank you for bringing up teacher. I was going to use another example, but a degree that is. Oh, thank you. I know.
I got it.
You hear me? You hear my cotton mouth going on over here. So no, I'm with you on that. Now, a degree that our society needs, such as teachers. We need, we need attorneys, we need doctors, all those sorts of things. Maybe not doctor or lawyer, but teachers especially.
Teachers.
Absolutely, and they should be paid a lot more.
They should live
lot
for free.
more.
They should. Everything should be free for teachers.
Honestly, I think in one of
I gave
one of the
teachers
countries
hell.
it is.
So
I think in one of the countries it is. You get some sort of incentives for that.
I completely agree with those professions such as a teacher who are, bringing our kids up, but there's the other part of that too, where we got we need to make sure proper things are being taught in schools.
that's
what I mean?
That's huge. That's like
it certainly is.
It's all about the kids. So that's number one. And yeah, that's a different battle because when you start going there, you start disrupting the system, and
that's our foundation.
Yeah,
that's our foundation right there. And then how we teach our children now is how we're going to be raised as a country in the future. Yep. Absolutely. Which brings me to another one of my things is one of the pieces of my platform is regaining parental control over our children in schools. So I don't know if you're aware or not. I got the paper in my office. I had to read it thoroughly. as we know, there's this, there's a larger awareness of, transgender children and, all these pronouns and all those sorts of things, which, cool. But the Norwich, Board of Education recently passed a policy. It's not a law, it's a policy because they don't write laws, right? It's a policy that it was like an anti-bullying for transgender children and kids who want to identify as a different sex. So, cool. I'm all for anybody and everybody to, pursue their own happiness. If Stephen wants to be Stephanie, great, Stephanie. Now back to the Pythagorean theorem. Now let's get back to your math, science, English, history, all those sorts of things.
The only question with that is what? I think at certain ages it's okay, but that shouldn't even be
a question, right? Yeah. But as the policy states, right.